Hey, what's up everybody, Retro Gaming Guy here. So about a week ago I showed you guys this short video of this disgusting GameCube. In fact, I believe it's one of the worst GameCubes I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen some pretty terrible ones. It looks like somebody poured multiple cans of sticky soda over the top of it. Everything is sticky inside it and outside of it. It's covered with dust, dirt, all types of stuff, and even inside the memory card slots, which you would think would be a safe spot. It looks like somebody crumbled cracker crumbs. It's just an absolute disaster. So we're gonna try to salvage it, save it, bring it back to life. Let's dive into it and see what we can do. This is the cracked front plate here. There's just no salvaging that, so we're gonna just literally just toss this. And I actually got a fresh one here. It does need to be cleaned a little bit, but I'm going to actually shout out the company that I got this from, and that's FFF Gaming Emporium. I found them actually through Etsy. They had this for I think it was 12 bucks, and it actually comes with the memory card slot flaps that actually go in the front too, which if you remember, they're all caked up and disgusting on here. So I'm going to replace those as well. But we're not ready for that just yet. We've still got a whole lot of cleaning to do here. Alright guys, you can see it looks quite literally like a tornado went through this GameCube, but there's some logic behind my craziness. I took everything apart, literally everything apart. In order to give everything a thorough cleaning, I had to scrub literally every square centimeter of pretty much everything on this in order to turn it into a reasonable console here. So everything seems to be pretty well cleaned at this point, so I'm going to start reassembling everything. We still don't know for sure if everything's going to function since we haven't even power tested it at this point because all those buttons were seized up. I could have tested those if I just popped the top off and tested everything with it basically looking like this, but at that point, it was like, I'll just clean everything because even if I part this out in the end, I still need to have everything cleaned. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to start putting everything back together. Alright guys, here is the console in the end, you can see. Now by no means is this in perfect condition. This actually looks like a little melted part here. I don't know if somebody put something hot on here, but definitely you can see the way the light's hitting it. It looks and it actually feels a little indented there. So That's unfortunate, but other than that, it's just minor surface imperfections on here. Same thing up here. You can see the way the light hits it. You'll see some slight imperfections, but all in all, really great shape, especially when you consider the fact that, you know, this was an absolute disaster before. I would say that the actual face of this is mint condition. Same thing over here, very good condition. Bottom side, all in all, very good. And you remember what it looked like before. I mean, nothing functioned properly. All of this was caked up in the front with dirt and grime. We saw crumbs inside there. Everything's super clean inside and out now. Best part is open button, opens it. It closes without an issue. Before it was closing, but it was rattling around, and a lot of times it would just pop back open because everything was just so gunked up in here. You know, even though this would pop back up at times, it would actually just not actually make the connection down here enough to where this would latch. Over here, reset button functions perfectly, and our power button, which was totally seized up to the point where we couldn't even power test this unless we were to remove the entire top, functions perfectly. So it engages and disengages. You can hear it click. So we're going to get this all set up. I'm going to bring in the controller as well, the power supply cable, AV cable, and we'll power test it and function test this. Alright guys, here I have everything plugged in. I even have this controller that I literally just refurbished. Took this all apart. I wish I thought to even film it. I just kind of got caught up in it and didn't even take out the camera, but next time I will do that. So we are ready to go. I've even got Ralphie here for luck. Is it going to work today, Ralphie? Let's see. Oh, he's bringing the negative vibes. Let's see what's going to happen though. We're going to test it out with Super Mario Sunshine. Here is the disc. Very good condition. Fingers crossed, let's see how we do it. Alright, so powering up. Hopefully the disc launches. Beautiful. Not out of the woods yet though. Give it a few seconds because sometimes it will give an error. I'm going to let this intro go. I'll fast forward just to make sure nothing craps out. Alright guys, I let this run for a while and we're having absolutely no issues. What do you think about that, Ralph? He's got nothing to say. We are in good shape here. This GameCube is officially refurbished and ready to perform. Alright guys, this was a challenge and I did speed up certain segments of this video to keep this video as short and sweet as possible, but this was a multiple hour project. It was a challenge for me. Because I said I wanted to try to bring this back to life, it was personal and I was dead set on making that happen, and in the end it did. I'm super glad that we were able to bring this back to life, and the entire process here in terms of what it cost me to repair, $12. That is it. I got the front panel replacement from FFF Gaming Emporium on Etsy, so shout out to them. 12 bucks for that replacement part. They also sent me with that the memory card flaps, so I didn't need to replace those, but decided to, and I took the old ones off, scrubbed them down, soaked them, and I just put them in my little replacement bin with all just spare parts for GameCubes. So got those in the future in case I run into a console that needs those, but again, shout out to them. Awesome deal, and that was the only cost involved with this. Everything else I had on hand. So in the end, awesome console, and it's not, you know, by any means perfect. It's got surface imperfections, but night and day difference from what you guys saw in that short video where we started to where we ended up. So let me know what you guys thought of this whole refurbishing sort of Franken GameCube sort of experience here, just bringing this back to life. But hit me up in the comment section. Be sure to hit the thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed the content today. and hit the subscribe button to stay in the loop for all future videos here on the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.